When you come across foreign words while reading, skip over them and come back to them to find out their meanings. Now you might be wondering what this word right here in purple, foreign, means. So we're going to try a new strategy today to help us figure out the meaning of this word and that we can use to help us find out the meaning of other unknown words while we're reading. So let's read this sentence again, skipping over any words that we're not familiar with. When you come across blank words while reading, skip over them and come back to them to figure out their meanings. Let's use the information that we do understand from the sentence to help us figure out this unknown word, foreign. We know that we're looking for some type of words that we're going to skip over and come back to figure out their meanings. So the type of words that you might skip over to find out their meanings would be a word that you don't already know the meaning to. So the clues in this sentence help us figure out what this word foreign means. So we know that the word foreign means words that we don't really know the meaning of yet. But to help us out, we're going to use this strategy of skipping over unknown words, reading the rest of the sentence, getting some more clues about that word, and coming back to that word to see if we can figure out its meaning. Let's try this strategy with a new sentence. Let's read what we have, the information that we are familiar with, and skip over any words that we might not know the meaning to. Squeak, squeak, creak. Porch door opens. Mother appears. Time to... I'm not really sure about the meaning of this word, but I'm going to continue reading to see if I can find any other clues to help me figure out its meaning. Down, down, lower, lower, squeak, squeak. So far, from the rest of the sentence and the other sentences in this passage, I know that this word has something to do with going down, down, lower, lower. And I know that this passage also gives me a picture of a swing set. So if I go back and use those clues that I've come up with, I can figure out that this word, descend, means to go down. We're talking about a swing set. It's time to descend when Mother appears. And then they go down, down, lower, and lower. So using this strategy, we're finding clues like evidence in our poem to figure out the meaning of words that we're not very familiar with. Let's try another. Trucks. Try an experiment in which you maneuver. I'm not sure what that word means, so I'm going to skip it for now and come back to it in a minute. Try an experiment in which you blank a miniature cab attached to the trailer to learn how to turn a vehicle with two parts. The clues that we already know is that these sentences are about trucks. They also give us a picture of two things that are attached, a cab and a trailer. And we're using those two things to figure out something about how to turn a vehicle with two parts. So from those clues, we know that it's about trucks. We know that we're using two parts of a vehicle to turn it. So we can think that that word maneuver might mean something like move. So let's see if that word makes sense in our sentence. Try an experiment in which you move a miniature cab attached to the trailer to learn how to turn a vehicle with two parts. That word maneuver is similar to the word move, and we figure that out by using strategies of finding clues in our sentence, using pictures and other information that we do already know. This time let's try one more. The ground shook as a row of giant elephants. I'm not sure about this word. It looks like lumbered, but I don't know what it means. So I'm going to skip it, continue reading my sentence, and come back to it. Into the arena. Let's read it one more time without that word to see if we can find any clues that might hint to its meaning. The ground shook as a row of giant elephants blank into the arena. Our picture shows 3 giant elephants, and they're holding each other's tails. From this sentence, we have a clue that the ground shook when these elephants did something into the arena. Something that might make sense in place of that word lumbered would be walked into the arena. But elephants don't just walk like people do, lightly and quietly. It was probably a loud, very harsh walking, or a hard movement into the arena, because elephants would make a lot of noise, and they were also making the ground shake. So from the clues that we have come up with in our sentence and with our picture, we can take a good educated guess that this word lumbered means walked into the arena. Use this strategy of reading past unknown words, collecting clues in your sentences and in your pictures to help you figure out the meaning of unknown words while you read.